In this video, you will learn how to use the SmartSource Adaptive full-page check and document scanner, including setup, operations, and maintenance. Supplies and replacement parts may be ordered online at store.digitalcheck.com. Part 1. Initial Setup. When you unbox the Adaptive, you will find a SmartSource Adaptive scanner, a power cord and USB cable, AC power adapter, 4-line SmartSource inkjet cartridge, and if your model includes it, a front franker roller. Please do not plug in the scanner yet until after you have installed the banking software that contains the drivers. The Adaptive has removable outer and center covers that can be lifted off gently straight up. Please note the position of the metal guideposts shown here when reattaching the covers. The rear paper track wall is also removable, as are the front and rear image sensor walls. The fixed walls that contain the image sensors themselves are not removable. Note the position of the metal guideposts when reattaching the image sensor walls, particularly the front image sensor wall. The ink cartridge must be inserted before using the scanner for the first time. To access the ink carriage, remove the outer covers and the rear track wall. With the cartridge ink nozzle on the bottom, release the blue latch on the ink carriage and insert the cartridge. The cartridge should be inserted at a slight angle, then push forward gently until it clicks into place. Close the blue latch to secure it. The height of the print head can be adjusted up or down by pressing the release button on the outside of the cartridge housing. If your scanner is a front franker model, you'll need to install the franker roller before using it. Remove the outer covers and the rear image sensor wall. The franker is located near the bottom of the rear image sensor wall. To install the roller, pull the franker assembly gently towards you and place the roller on the metal pin in the center. Once you've installed the banking software on your PC, you can connect the power and USB cables. You are now ready to use your scanner. Part 2. Operation. Turn the scanner on and off with the rocker power switch on the back. Extend the Exit Limiter tab to the length of the longest document you'll be scanning. Prepare your documents by making sure the bottom and leading edges are aligned. Insert your documents into the feeder going only as far as the limit line printed on top of the scanner. This will help prevent misfeeds and jams. The input tray can swing down as needed to make inserting documents easier. Depending on your application settings, scanning may begin automatically, or it may be triggered by clicking a button within your scanning application. The Adaptive can scan up to 105 checks or 78 full-page documents per minute. It will continue scanning until the feeder is empty. The exit tray can also swing down to keep documents together while removing them. Part 3. Rapid Cleaning. Your scanner should be cleaned periodically using a digital check cleaning card to help remove buildup on the feed mechanism, paper path, and the image sensor glass. Streaks across your scanned images are a sure sign that dirt or dust is present on the image sensor glass. To begin cleaning, start your scanning application in normal mode as if you were scanning a batch of checks. Open an unused digital check cleaning card and run it through the feeder as you would a check, flipping it end over end or top to bottom on successive passes. Please make sure any endorsing and franking options are turned off and the franker roller is removed if present. Please note that on the Adaptive, a cleaning card only reaches the bottom half of the full-height image sensor, while the top half must be cleaned manually when necessary. Continue feeding the card through the scanner for up to 10 passes. Allow at least 60 seconds for the rollers to dry once you are finished. Throw away the used cleaning card when you are done, as the cards are designed to be single-use only. Part 4. Detailed Cleaning. A manual cleaning may be necessary if your scanner is still experiencing problems after using a cleaning card or if the top part of the image sensor is dirty. Make sure your scanner is powered off and unplugged before beginning the manual cleaning process. Remove the outer covers as well as the front and rear image sensor walls. Remove the ink cartridge. If your scanner is a model with a franker, please make sure the roller is also removed before cleaning. Use a can of compressed air to blow out the paper track, starting from the feeder and working your way around to the exit pocket. The magnetic micro head often attracts metal objects such as paper clips and staples. Remove them by hand or with a soft plastic object such as a track cleaning spatula. You can carefully flip the scanner over to dislodge objects stuck elsewhere in the track. Please do not lift up the scanner with the cable still plugged in or with the covers still attached. Either of these may cause damage to the scanner. Wipe the glass on the fixed image sensor walls using a digital check cleaning swab or an alcohol wipe. Always start by wiping the glass first before moving on to the other parts. Be sure to wipe around the ink cartridge opening and the franker roller, and do these parts last to avoid getting ink on the camera glass. Wipe both removable walls, being sure to avoid the excess ink collection pad on the rear image sensor wall. When you're finished, reinsert the ink cartridge and lock it into place. Reattach the front and rear image sensor walls over the metal guideposts. Finally, replace the outer covers. You are now ready to resume using your scanner. Part 5. Clearing jams. If a document becomes stuck, press and hold the scanner's top button to eject it from the track. In some cases, this function may be located within your scanning software instead. If this does not clear the jam, remove the outer covers and camera wall and gently try to pull the document straight out the back of the scanner. Be sure to pull straight back at a slight upward angle only. Pulling straight up may cause the document to tear. Part 6. Feeding issues. Repeated paper jams and misfeeds may be caused by loose objects in the track or by problems with the feed mechanism. Check the paper track for any loose objects, especially near the magnetic micro head, and remove them if necessary. The separator, shown here in blue, can become worn or dirty. You can easily remove the separator with your fingers and rotate it to a fresh side or replace it. The brown feed rollers can also be removed by hand and cleaned or replaced. Dirty rollers can be cleaned with an alcohol pad. However, older rollers that have worn smooth or have degraded and become soft and sticky will need to be replaced. Replace the feed rollers on the metal posts, gently pressing down until they click into place. Part 7. Replacing the franker roller. If your scanner is a model with a front franker, the ink roller will periodically need to be replaced. Remove the outer covers and the rear image sensor wall. Locate the franker roller near the bottom of the rear camera wall. Gently pull the franker assembly toward you to release it and lift the roller out with your fingers. Insert the new franker roller the same way, then reattach the image sensor wall and covers. Part 8. Replacing the ink cartridge. To access the ink cartridge, remove the outer covers and the rear track wall. Release the blue lever and gently lift the cartridge out of the print assembly. The new ink cartridge should be inserted with the nozzle side down as shown. Insert the cartridge at a slight angle and gently press forward until it clicks into place. Close the blue latch to secure it. Replace the rear track wall and outer covers in the reverse order you removed them. You are now ready to resume using your scanner. For more information, user guides and documentation can be found at www.digitalcheck.com. Replacement parts and supplies can be ordered online at store.digitalcheck.com.